May have seen the Leatherman Garage 40th anniversary Skunkworks multi-tool, and that got me thinking about this model, which was the Leatherman Super Tool that got Leatherman on the map. This one was given to me by my brother quite a few years ago, probably around 1994 or 1995, and it is awesome. It still works beautifully, and I've got a little bit of news to say why it is in such excellent condition. But this is exactly what got Leatherman on the map, and you can see there's certainly some wear on the holster. I have not kept this in my preserved quality museum. This has been out with me quite a bit, and you can see the snap has been used. I have definitely used this tool quite a bit. Actually, I left it unsnapped quite a bit, but I wore this on my belt quite a lot, and I kept this in my boat and in my pocket and in my motorcycle. It's been around and around and around. So I don't have one of the newer ones, and I certainly don't have the 40th anniversary, but I thought it would be a good opportunity to take a moment and look at what Leatherman had done over the years. And this thing was really groundbreaking when I got it. This was amazing how small and light and awesome it was. Um, I have to say, most of the time I used this, it was perfect. One time I made a mistake and I cracked the tip off the blade. Now, this was probably 5 or 10 years ago. This is 2023, and I probably did that probably about 2018 or 2017. Leatherman honored the warranty with absolutely no problem. I mean, it was a stupid move on my part. And I said, please, please, if you're going to replace the tool, just send me this one back. If you're just going to put the new knife on, that's great. Well, what did they do? They disassembled the entire tool, fixed everything up, polished it, cleaned it up. It looks like it's brand new. I mean, you'd be hard pressed. I don't use it that much anymore, but you'd be hard pressed to know that it wasn't brand new. And it feels really great. I mean, it feels super tight. Everything is awesome on it. So, what is on this tool? And some things you're going to laugh at because they're just not things that you'd use every day anymore. But here's a file with a single cut and a double cut file on it. Here's a can opener. I mean, I don't know. Does anybody really need to open a can anymore? Everything comes with a pop top lid. Here's a Phillips screwdriver. Again, looks perfect. I didn't use it too often. Certainly not for tough to unscrew screws. I will admit this does not have all the cool, awesome features of the newer ones, like it doesn't lock open. So if you push on this and you want to get some torque on it, it's going to snap back. And guess what? Ow. I don't have any visible marks here other than the one I just put there, but certainly I can tell you there has been some trauma to that finger. I'm a lefty, and that there would certainly have been trauma to that finger. Even if you close this, which helps a lot, it still bends over like that. So it's really not so great for that, but really just for getting out of a bind, totally awesome. This is an awl, not an AL. Oh, it's a little screwdriver. I mistook that one. This is the little mini screwdriver, which nowhere on it does it say do not use as a pry bar, and I'm sure I have used it as a pry bar. Over on the other side, we have the blade I already mentioned, which will leave nicely tucked away. We have the larger flat screwdriver, which they also, that is so awesome. They also cleaned that up quite a bit too, because that had some garf marks on it. They have a middle-sized screwdriver here. This is from the days when flat slotted screws reigned supreme. Here's the awl, which I've used quite a few times to poke holes and stuff and enlarge in holes. Is the opposite of enlarging and smallen? I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm going to use. And then the blade on the other side. So not a bad complement of tools. Of course, you have the typical and awesome needle nose type pliers with a gripping center and a very good cutting bypass shears for cutting in the middle. And there's a bit of a hook here, which I'm not sure what you were supposed to do with that. Probably tie it on so if you're using it in the water, you don't lose it. But I never really used that, to be honest. Not to forget, there is also a compound, let's do this here, measuring scale. So this was started out, when we said when you had Tang and astronauts, we said the world would be metric by 1973 or some sort of nonsense like that. Well, here in 1990, whatever, they were doing metric already. So that's totally awesome. I love the metric system. Um, and this goes all the way up to 19 centimeters and about 8 inches, almost 8 inches on the other side. So Leatherman USA, Portland, Oregon. We've got a patent number on it, which I'm not sure if that's a design patent or a mechanical patent. It looks to me like a design patent. And they've got Portland, Oregon over here, Leatherman tool. This is definitely a piece of history, something that the original founder of Leatherman really was proud of, making a tool that mattered and something that would work really, really well for years and years. And I'll tell you what, I know I don't remember his name, but I'll tell you what, he hit the mark, because this really did work for me for a long time, and I guarantee it still would work for me for a long time. So this is the Leatherman Super Tool circa 1990 review, and I hope you love it. This is not for sale. Send me some comments if you have any questions. I'm thrilled to answer them. Love this tool. Thanks for watching.